Again, it's Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and it's the 17th of October 2024. It's just after 10 o'clock and it is much better the weather today. It's back, it's warm, but it has that humidity is completely gone. Thank God. I would hate to live in a humid climate because that was absolutely awful yesterday. It didn't look like that at all. Today it's back to normal. That humidity is definitely gone, but it's still quite warm. There's no wind, and it's I've got too many clothes on. Anyway, I'm not sure we're working outside today. I think we're going to be starting on the back bar. I've just come out to feed the chickens, and I'm just going to put a bit of compost on one of these beds while I'm here, before we start on indoors today. So I just want to finish clearing up the stuff that I had inside the polytunnel, and I'll just put a bit of compost on one of the beds, and then I'll go and feed the chickens, and then go in and start on the back bar. So anyway, I've got a load of cardboard. I need to go through some of it before I put it on the bonfire, take out what I want to go on the beds, and store it in the stable for a minute, because I can't get round to putting it on right now. But yeah, so I'm just going to do this, show you what I'm going to, not very long. If I come out again, I'll put it on the end of this video, but if I don't, it'll be a very short video, because all I want to do is move this and move that, and then I want to fill up that bed with some compost. So that's what my plan is right now to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to clear this, and then we're going to fill up that bed. Okay, I'll tell you how long it takes. Like 4 tubs in here so far, quite big tubs. I still think I need another 3 to fill it right up to the top, which is what I want to do. This side is more full than that side. I'll show you from the other direction. But I have to take out most of the rubbish when I'm doing it. And I've got a little bin, so any plastic I just take out, and then any stones or anything I just throw them back on the ground. So as you can see from this angle, it's quite full this side. We just need to put some more in, about another 3 tubs I think, and then it'll be completely full. So that's what we're doing. So we'll continue doing that one. This one down the middle is alright. What I might do, as I said before, we're going to get some manure hopefully. Oh, I'm not going to put that in here. When I do the chickens, I'll put their bedding in here, but that's not yet. We'll put that outside for the moment, because we're not putting anything really in here, and we're just going to put peas in here at the minute. But I think the brassicas need the chicken poo more than anything else at the moment, so I will go and give it to them. But yeah, so I've done that. I think it took me about 20 minutes because I had to dig it out of the compost bin. I'll show you. And obviously I'm not the fastest person in the world these days, so yeah, so I got the compost out of here, as you can see, and I used the orange bin instead of that. Should have just used that really. I'll use that when I come back later, because that one gets really heavy. Anyway, as you can see, I dug out a load. It looks like there's some roots in there. What I do is I just throw it over there. I've got a sort of compost pile over there, which I might put on the bed one day. Might just leave it to rot over there. And anything else I threw on here. I put all the rubbish that I took out the polytunnel on here, so, but that'll rot down really, really quick, because that's tomatoes and things. As soon as the frost hits that, that'll all die down really quick. You'll see. See how big it is right now? You think you can't put any more on? You can. You can put tons on a compost bin. It just rots down really quick, especially stuff like that. The green soft stuff, it rots down really quick. It's the brown stuff that takes a long time to rot down. You know, branches and stuff like that, they take forever. In fact, I just throw a lot of them over there now. But that's what I've done. So yeah, still a lot of compost in there. It should do the whole of the polytunnel, this compost in here. Climb in there next time I do it, because I can't quite reach the back there Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, the wind suddenly got up, which I find really peculiar since it was so still just now, and now the wind's got up. So what we need to do soon, well, we're going to go indoors now and start on that. I've got the trolley there to put the rubbish in. Is we need to start clearing this, I think. Start clearing this up and see all the leaves. I didn't clear all these leaves the other day anyway. Only done this side, but as you can see, all the leaves coming back. But luckily it rained, so now we've got this wind. It's not blowing off the leaves off the beds that I've done the other day. So they're all wet, them leaves. So they're staying there, which is really handy. Because if it was windy and the leaves were dry, they'd just blow off the bed, wouldn't they? So we need to scrape these up now, because they're deadly when they're wet. They're absolutely deadly. And this is quite slippery anyway, so I definitely need to tidy all this up and put them on the beds. We will get rid of all this stuff. I don't actually see it anymore. You know, like the lawnmowers and the tyres and everything. I'm so used to it being there, I don't actually see it. But I will get rid of it because I've got a guy who does metal and he will take the lawnmowers and stuff. So not bothered about that at the moment. It's not high up on our list of priorities right now. We'll gather all the metal together. Metal, not metal. We'll gather all the metal together and then we'll get the guy to come round and collect it all. So, not bothered about that at all. It's not high up on my list of priorities at all. I know it looks an eyesore, but it doesn't matter right now. It's only me and Simon that can really see it, and anybody that comes and visits, but no guests, so it doesn't matter at the minute. Anyway, so I'm going to go now, and I'll see you in a bit. I might show you once I've filled up that bed there, okay? So I've been sorting out the rubbish that we got indoors. We've got so much stuff, and I've been getting all the cardboard, and I've put some on my compost bin. I'll just show you. I just need to get some dry stuff, like some greenery to put on top of the cardboard that I just put out, because the wind keeps coming in gusts. So I need to cover it with some plants like that I'm taking from the garden. So yeah, I'll show you the cardboard on my compost bin, but now I need to find some more greenery to put on top of that so it doesn't move, because I don't want to cover it up yet. So I haven't finished, so I might tidy up one of these beds and get out the greenery so I can put it on the compost bins, and this one here, because these two are a bit messy now. So I might tidy up these two, because if I look inside the polytunnel, there's not much left to take out now. I've only got the strawberries to tidy up at the back, but there's not going to be much stuff in there. So I think what I will do is get my trusty bucket and just break this up, like clear this and then put this on the compost bin, and then we can make sure that that doesn't move. So yeah, so it's still quite warm, but the wind has got up and it's sort of a bit showery, but not too bad. So I think I'm going to probably get quite warm with my coat on and my cardigan. I'll probably have to take my cardigan off and put my coat back on. So yeah, I'm gonna tidy all this up because it does look a mess now. Yeah, let's do a bit of that because I really want to stay outside today. It's such a nice day, and I've been clearing up in the lobby because it's very messy. As you can see, we've got some kind of creature there, and it has a hole over here as well. See that? Yeah, great. So I'm going to fill in them holes. So anyway, let's get on and do this. Okay, I've been doing for like the last half an hour or so. So I've been clearing all of this here and all of this bed here, the back, filling in holes where I know that there is a mouse or something, or a mole or a vole or something small that is hiding around my bed. So they've been digging a hole here in the bed at the edge, round there, over there. I've filled it all in, and in there's a gladioli there. I'll just plant that back in. There are some gladiolus. I haven't actually seen them flowering. So anyway, I trimmed up all of the lemon balm and took out all the weeds, so we're just working our way over here now. So we've done all the front bit here and cleared this bit so far, so we're working our way around that side now, and then we'll work our way at the back, clear the weeds, and then round the front. And actually, if you look here, I'm going to sweep it. We've got the tagetes, which are still alright, and a few marigolds, and then the pot plants that I had outside. So there's a pink blueberry and some bluebells in that pot over there on that table. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be in that pot, but we'll tip it out. The statice, I was going to cut the plants down and repot them again, because there are millions of statice in here, and they might survive the winter if we cover them up with fleece. So I'm thinking they might survive and come back next year. You never know. Over this side we have these other dried flowers that you can dry, that look like dried flowers, and they've actually come out today. They shut when it's not sunny. When the weather's not, when they don't like the weather, they will shut. Anyway, this little, whatever they're called, that grow everywhere, they're actually still got some flowers on, so we'll leave them. Pardon? Oh, hold on now. And I have been busy doing this bed today, so I've cleared all this bed out here, and I've cleared all this bed out here, and I've trimmed up this pyrocanthus here, and I tidied up all this here, tidied up these flowers here, trying to keep them because they're not all gone over yet. So, and I trimmed out that little tree so it doesn't get very big, and I've moved these ones to over this side, and the tagetes, and there's a few marigolds and the statice here, so I've moved all them over to there, so they're still all alive. What I'm going to do is, I just found one of the statice plants and I popped it in here. There. So what I might do is, like, if it gets a bit too cold, I might start putting them in a polytunnel and see if they grow on, and then I can put them out next year. So we'll try that. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a sort out in the stable now, because we want to put the slates in and we want to put some wood in. So we want to have a good tidy up in there next. So yeah, we're getting on really well with lots of work. Sorted out all the cardboard, so I've got all that cardboard there that I want to put on the beds. But inside the compost bin, I have broken up loads and loads of egg boxes that we had, and I've piled on all the stuff that I got out of these two beds so it doesn't move. So I've cleared all these two beds today, so that's all on them beds on there. So basically I think everything is cleared over here. What I need to do now is cut that elderberry tree, and then tidy up, start going into the main garden, and scoop up all these leaves. But over here it's actually done, so all the beds are done, and we've nearly finished the polytunnel. We've only got that corner to do, but it looks so much better. Look, it looks better, so it's looking good. So there you go. There is a little critter around here. I need to just push that gladiolite back in, but that looks so much tidier. I'm going to have to put some salt on here. I've got some rock salt to put on the on here, you know, so it doesn't get all slippery and slimy. But that looks a lot better. Okay, I might finish this video. I'll let you know in a little while. Bye.